she approved of the script of what we were going to write, but I don't remember her doing much input. She did it on the stage. You know, if she came, something didn't work out, because she was the owner, she was the boss. It was her show, and but I don't remember her ever being a problem at all. She wanted to get the show done. The show was successful, and she was personally successful. The show was canceled because of us. We did 2 years. In the beginning of the third year, I said, Marlo, this is 1970, and girls don't kiss their boyfriend goodnight at the door anymore. Either they come in, they go in, or they get married. You don't say goodnight, I had a nice time. It's so out of place. Let's do it. Let's get engaged. So we did that. You have that. It was one of the shows.
Yeah, counter proposal, I think it was called.
On the elevator, whatever. So we did that show, and then she canceled the series. She said, "You know what, guys, you're right, but I don't want to do a series where I tell young women that they have to be married to succeed or to have a full life." So that was the end of the series. With our genius, we talked ourselves out of a series. But she was so right and so smart and so wonderful. If she'd made that speech before we did the show, we'd still be in business.
You actually directed a few episodes of that
Yeah,
girl.
I did. I think I did 3 or 6. I don't remember.
What was that experience like?
Fun.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it was fun because they were easy to work with. The best one was I was directing an episode. Go back, the guys may appreciate this. I was always a Cardinal fan, St. Louis Cardinal, and my hero was Stan Musial from the time I was, a kid. And we were sitting in the office one day, Bernie and me and Sheldon Leonard and Carl Reiner and Billy and Sam, just kibitzing. And I happened to mention, it's a pity there are people I always wanted to meet that I'll never meet. Jack Kennedy, Bobby Kennedy, Stan Musial. Bernie said, Stan Musial's alive. I said, yeah, but well, I'm not going to meet him. And he shouts to the secretary, Ellie, in St. Louis, there's a restaurant, Stan Musial's, get him on the phone for Saul. We all laughed. 5 minutes later, Stan Musial on one. I pick up the phone, and sure enough, I said, better tell him who I am and what I am and about Danny Thomas and all that, because Danny was very hot in St. Louis. He used to entertain there and do it. So sure enough, he answers the phone, and I tell him we're sitting here and I said this and that's, I always wanted to be. He said, well, I'm going to be out there in a week or 2 to do the old timers game. Why don't I stop by and say hello? Yeah, do that, Stan, stop by and say hello. Sure enough, a week later, I'm directing one of those shows, and one of the stage guys comes in and says, Saul, somebody here to see you. And I turn around, and there's Stan Musial standing in our set in our studio with Red Shanedeans, who was the second baseman for the team. So I said, hold it, Stan, stay there. And then I got up on the stage. I said, guys, film this. And sure enough, he came up and we shot the film of us meeting and me introducing him to Marlo. And he played in the game this Sunday. The next day, Monday, I get a package in the office. His mitt, his glove, his hat, and a ball signed by all the players on the old timers game.
Wow.
I mean, all that is worth today maybe thousands and thousands of dollars, if I could find it. Can you believe that? I gave the glove to my grandchildren, and the ball is in the house in saran wrap, but I can't find the hat to save myself.